The famous Binley Mega Chippy.
Binely Mega Chippy, Binely Mega Chippy.
Until recently, it was just a humble chip shop. But now, the Binley Mega Chippy.
Binley Mega Chippy, Binley Mega Chippy, Mega Chippy, Binley Mega Chippy.
Yes, if you've been anyone anywhere, you will have heard maybe this little jingle.
Binley Mega Chippy, Binley Mega Chippy.
Yeah, it went very viral. This completely mundane little chip shop. This normal run-of-the-mill, like there's like one of them every 2 miles in the UK, chip shop went absolutely viral over TikTok. It's been nuts.
Binley Mega Chippy, Binley Mega Chippy.
It's actually, honestly, become a tourist attraction. People have been coming from apparently over from Australia just to see a chip shop in the UK. Do you like, while the Queen's Jubilee is going on, people are like, yeah, let me go to this chip shop that had the funny little jingle. And also what ended up happening was there was a shitpost where someone pretended to be Binley Mega Chippy and they posted about a Morbius Meal, and then that went slightly viral too. Mostly because, of course, as we know, Morbius was the highest grossing movie ever made, as well as the top rated with a 2000% on Rotten Tomatoes. It is completely demolishes any other movie ever made. He's a Marvel legend. And about 2 days ago, I get told by my friends, I get told by Alfie and Josh that, hey Sid, by the way, we've decided you're coming with us to Binley Mega Chippy on Friday. Which I got told so late, so I wasn't really ready. And then the actual day comes up. This was yesterday, actually. I'm filming this today. This was yesterday that we went. But the day comes up and, you know, they're an hour away from me and I'm on the way to Binley Mega Chippy for them. They have to pick up, one of them has to, Alfie picks up Josh, Alfie drives, it's his car, and then they drive up to me and pick me up. And see, I got told Alfie hadn't even picked up Josh yet. So I say, let me know when you're 20 minutes away. They tell me they're 20 minutes away. I thought I had more time. I haven't even gotten fully dressed yet. I'm in trackies, laying on my bed, watching TikToks when I get the call. I jump up, got ready, and here's me in that morning. The journey has begun. I am getting ready to leave my house to go to a different location where I'm gonna get picked up from there to go to Binley Mega Chippy. Here we go. I'm now at the alternative location I will be being picked up from. We're heading there with Alfie and Josh, and I'm going for like many miles for a chip shop. This is what my life has come to now. I mean, technically it's a business expense really, because I'm making this video on it. I've been told they're 6 minutes away, but they're going to my house first and then they have to come here, so they're more than 6 minutes away. You know, I got to the location that I needed to be and I waited a pretty long time. I sat there and, you know, I had to quickly get a hold of them because I told them that I was going to meet them somewhere else, and then I ended up going to a different location. So I had to call them and make sure they, you know, were aware of what was going on here. In fact, while I was waiting, I even spotted my dream car, the Porsche Taycan. There was one driving by, I believe it was black, and it was pretty cool to see one. And I also came to the realization that, this was my first vlog, which was interesting, and then eventually, the boys came up, we got in, and we set off for Binley Mega Chippy. I believe I even just saw a Taycan. Pretty nice, just spotting the dream car every now and then on the outside. Decent. I'm also coming to realize that this is the closest thing you guys will get to a vlog, even though I'm probably going to put this together with me talking. Look, I'll cut back to me talking after this, which is cringe. But it's basically going to be like my first vlog. I'm vlogging. I feel disgusting. Hey look, it's me talking. No way. Yes.
I should have stopped it. How do I keep out?
To the Binley Mega Chippy. And so we set off. We began driving. It turns out it was 55 miles. It took an hour to get there. And my mates, the one who was driving, he came from a lot further. For him, overall, he did 150 miles that day, which is unfortunate. And eventually, we made it onto the highway. We made it onto the motorway, and we were just on that motorway. I believe it was like 30-something miles just on that motorway in like the same lane, I suppose. We spent a long time on the motorway, and a lot of that was just sat there listening to music, contemplating why on earth we had decided to go to Binley Mega Chippy. I mean, at one point, we even started jamming out to, definitely non-copyright music. I even, once we were getting closer, did interview da boys in the car a little bit, so here's that. How far are we now then? 9 minutes away. 9 minutes away from Binley Mega Chippy. We're not gonna park anywhere near there. We're gonna go somewhere close. Probably gonna get some food afterwards. I mean, Binley could be good. Josh, your opinions on the famous Binley Mega Chippy?
The famous Binley Mega Chippy is unmatched.
Alfie, are you hyped to drive all this way for Binley Mega Chippy?
I hope everyone realises I've clocked up 150 miles for this, so it's definitely good.
150 miles for Binley Mega Chippy! Yes! Now, I've never been to Coventry before. That's where Binley Mega Chippy is. It's scarily close to Birmingham, which is unfortunate. We could have met Danny G, but we went into Coventry, and it just, when I tell you, everywhere in the UK looks the same, I mean everywhere in the UK looks the same. This could have been, like, 2 roads from my house, and I would have been like, oh yeah, no, that's just the neighborhood, you know? It's shocking. And we made it to Coventry in the end, and it was not that bad, I suppose. We found somewhere to park, and then we finally began to set off to Binley Mega Chippy. We did have a few hitches. One, we saw the line as we were driving up to it. We then parked, and we parked a while away, and then we had a bit of an issue as we were going to Binley Mega Chippy, as me and Alfie had made it across the road, but it's a 3-lane road, and we just stood there staring at Josh waiting for him to come across. We have made it to Coventry. We are entering even closer to Binley Mega Chippy.
Half a mile away.
Half a mile from Binley Mega Chippy. That is the line, presumably, to Binley Mega Chippy. Is it? It has to be. It is. We're getting around the corner. I better not run out of Snapchat recording space.
No.
There it is, the welcome to Binley sign!
Are you taking the piss?
What?
Are you actually taking the piss?
Oh no! Oh my!
No shot.
Oh dear. Time to find somewhere to park. Oh, here we go.
It's 15 out here.
Coming out for the Binley Mega Chippy. In the beautiful land that is Coventry. We are off to the Binley Mega Chippy. Obviously, the British flag outside the window. We have to represent at in good old Coventry at the Binley Mega Chippy. You're gonna have to go at some point. There you go. Oh no, wait, no. I mean, this was one of the cars we saw there. I think on the way there, I saw a Bentley Mulliner Bacala and an MR2 as well. But this was one of the cars we actually saw there at Binley Mega Chippy. And I'll get onto the other cars I saw there in a minute too. Once we were there, we stood in the line. This is gonna take a little bit of a while. We're gonna be sat here for a long time. Which you've seen the line, you've seen how long it was. We stood there for, I think it was almost, probably not an hour, maybe like half an hour or so. The line moved pretty quickly considering how famous of an attraction it is. So we stood there for a while, but, you know, I took some images at the Binley sign, which will be here. And also, I'm going to be posting on my Instagram today. So the link to that is in the description. Go and follow my Instagram, and I'm going to be posting the Binley Mega Chippy images. So head down there, follow, and make sure you like that post. It's going to come out around the time this video does. And then also, what happened was I actually started looking at the cars. There was a bit of a riced out, I think it was a Focus. And there was a couple other things. Someone was in 2 parking spots, because those are always fun people. But here was all the cars I spotted.
Every wrong way.
And then we made it eventually. We got to the end of the line. We were almost at the door. A couple of things that happened. Obviously, I ran up to go get the picture at Binley Mega Chippy earlier in the line. There was someone doing their laces, I think, and he was sat there and he goes, oh, and 1, 2, 3, Binley Mega Chippy, and then instantly stopped because no one sang with him. I think people actively, when he went 1, 2, 3, people looked at him, and then as soon as he started singing, everyone looked away. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Poor guy. But that's what it does. There's a couple of skateboarders there. There's a man with a fake BBC microphone, but he was cool. I did an interview with that guy after the Binley Mega Chippy, but yes, one big thing had been going on there. Constantly, Alfie and Josh had told me, I need to ask for the Morbius Meal. They kept telling me to. They constantly told me to. And I decided, you know what? I will, but I'll do it like, can I have the Morbius Meal? Because I didn't want to sit there and have all of these employees who clearly are way beyond their depth as a normal, everyday chip shop, and are having to deal with this every single day, and someone goes, can I have a Morbius Meal? And just to have them look back at me and go, we don't do the Morbius Meal. But you know what? Here's what actually happened once we made it into Binley Mega Chippy. We are very close to getting into the Binley Mega Chippy. Untamed Italian Summit. I'm assuming I can't get a Morbius Meal.
You can get that sausage chips and mushy peas.
Is that the Morbius Meal? I can get a Morbius Meal. We can get a Morbius Meal. What are you getting? Okay, you go first. I ended up ordering, Josh ordered not that much. Alfie ordered like a buffet, and what I got was a fish and chips to bring back with me, and there I got a lamb and chicken wrap. I ordered that, and then I went outside, put everything down, and got Alfie to film me for my official review. The first Crew 2 YouTuber to set foot in the Binley Mega Chippy. This was my honest review. Binley Mega Chippy. I got myself a chicken wrap and the fish and chips. Taste test. Instant first time taste test. The chicken and lamb mixed wrap. Actually not bad. And next the fish and chips. We got the chip. Pretty good. And the fish is hot. Also pretty alright. Binley Mega Chippy gets a yes from me. But that wasn't all I got from the Binley Mega Chippy, no. Because I was thinking, they're pretty famous. They could be smarter about this. They already knew that. And I saw on the wall as we were approaching that there was one other thing that I needed. And it only cost me a tenner. I went there and I asked, and that was an official Binley Mega Chippy merch t-shirt. Yes, I have a souvenir. I can prove that I went to Binley Mega Chippy officially. And here it is. a tenner at the shop itself. And I'm feeling pretty good. Overall, it's really dumb because I think, honestly, the intrigue is the fact that it's a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill chip shop. Like, it's just a normal place. And I think the intrigue comes that it's just a normal place that's become so popular, you know. Often with people who become memes, it's like that same thing, you know. It's the idea of putting this normal person up on this thing because they had a funny clip, you know. It's an interesting thing, and honestly, it was pretty good. I don't really eat fish and chips that much, so you know, and I mean like that kind of food. So it was actually kind of a treat for me. I kind of enjoyed the food. I really did. And I really enjoyed the wrap, and the fish and chips were a bit cold by the time I ate them, so I didn't really enjoy them, but hey, I put them in the fridge, someone else ate them, so, you know, I hope they enjoyed them. And I think that that may not be the last time we do a little vlog, because I do want to go to a car meet at some point and maybe do a vlog there. But yes, I went out of my way to go to Binley Mega Chippy. That's going to be about it from me. I hope you boys did enjoy this video because I enjoyed making it. Thank you to popular members. A special thank you to famous members. That's about it from me in a